everybody. Hi. I'm going to see if I can't get us live on Instagram too. I've changed the times a couple times. I'm not sure if Instagram's going to recognize this link. Hopefully they will, and we can get live on Instagram. But we're super excited to come to you. I'm sorry I couldn't be here on Friday. I tried, but unfortunately, we were super busy on Friday, and okay, let's see who wants to we'll see if we can't get Instagram back on here. See if we can't get our Instagram friends back on here, but we tried to come on here on Friday. Things just got really busy, and we never got the chance to come on live because we went to see Eric Church and his tour, and super excited to go and do that. We had so much fun. Eric Church and his team were here for a concert on Friday night, and so we got to join our friends from Red Dog Farm. They brought 2 little puppies, and we got to entertain their tour family to give them a little bit of a break. Sorry, I'm trying to get this live. Give them a little bit of a break and some puppy love. And so we took Cruella and we took some puppies from Red Dog Farm to join in the fun. And it was a great time. And we got to meet Eric Church and his wife, who were super kind and lovely people. And it was funny. Their son kind of fell in love with one of the Red Dog Farm puppies, and they were really seriously considering that for a few minutes, and really considering taking that sweet little puppy home. But they also did the very wise thing to think ahead that they were going to be on a tour bus for the next 2 weeks. And is that really the place to take a 10-week-old puppy? And so hopefully they'll reach back out to our friends at Red Dog Farm when they get a little bit more settled after their tour break. But their son was super sweet, and all of their tour family was super sweet. We loved meeting them. And of course, Cruella had the time of her life playing with those little puppies and enjoying some fun time, getting loved on and chasing toys and just getting to be able to play. And speaking of Cruella, if you've not participated in our Guess the Breed on social media, now's your last chance, because we will be revealing her DNA this afternoon. We did get her DNA back over the weekend, and I am here to tell you I am shook. I never saw it coming. The majority of her DNA, never saw it coming. So it is tons of fun to see, and tons of fun to find out about her ancestry. But you guys are going to really be in for a treat this afternoon, because we are going to reveal her DNA a little bit later this afternoon. So you definitely want to be around for that. Make sure you follow. And if you want to participate in that breed guess raffle, you want to go in there and get your choices in. We'll be cutting it off about noon this afternoon, and then we will do the reveal this afternoon. Once that's over, and then you have the chance to win a $100 gift card to All Pets Considered. So lots of fun, lots of chances still out there. So you definitely want to get in on that. My hair is a little bit crazy today because all the rain. So March is marching in, as you can see, and here we are. I should have worn green for this live, but we have lots of fun things going on up here at the store. Our spring is going to get kicked off in a big way, and we're super excited about that. This year we are going to be doing 4 Bark in the Parks. And if you're a fan of the Bark in the Parks, and just like us, we are going to be doing one in April, one in May, one in June, and then we will do one again in late August. We are doing those 4 dates, and we do the 3 early in the season because we feel like in later June and in July and early August, the pavement is too hot for dogs to be out there. So we really want to honor that. And we figured later in August would be better when it'd be a little bit cooler outside. So please note those dates. You definitely want to make sure you make note of those dates. And if you go to the Greensboro Grasshoppers, they are doing a special bundle where you can get tickets to all 4 of the Bark in the Parks and get a special gift bag from us. So if you want to participate in that, go to the Greensboro Grasshoppers website for more information on how to do that ticket bundle purchase and get your free goodie bag from us. It's valued over $30. We also this year are adding to our fun dog outings here in the Triad, and we are going to do Pups at the Pitch with our friends from Carolina Core. And we started working with Carolina Core last year and just absolutely adore them and adore working with them. They have been a great partner. And so we are going to be doing a Pups at the Pitch night in May. If you're not familiar with Carolina Core, they're a soccer team, a local soccer team, and they play at the Rocker Stadium in High Point. And that stadium is dog friendly every game. So you don't have to wait for Pups at the Pitch to take your pet. But Pups at the Pitch, we will be highlighting pets. But you can take your pet every game if you want to. It's a really fun thing, and we have enjoyed partnering with them on this. Your pup, when it goes, will get a fancy bandana that has Carolina Core and All Pets Considered on it. And we will be having some concourse nights there as well, where we'll be giving away things and selling items, but lots of fun. And we will have more information coming soon about our Pups at the Pitch game, which will be in May. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's May 30th. I would have to look at the calendar to be sure, but it's towards the end of May. So you want to be sure you put that on your calendar and attend Pups at the Pitch at Carolina Core, which is in High Point at the Rocker Stadium. So lots of fun things coming up this summer. We're going to have Adopt-A-Palooza in May. We are going to have our Bloom Bar back, all kinds of fun things. Currently, we're working on preparing our Easter baskets. So we will have those ready here coming up very soon for pre-order, and getting really excited about having those back out again. But right now, as you wait for your Easter baskets, we have a really fun package here. This is our Tail Waggin Pub Platter, and it has the brand new Honest Kitchen cheese treats. And you can take a bite of these too. They're delicious. They are cheese. That's all they are. And this one is cheddar cheese. They have a couple of different varieties that are going to be down in these packages, but this is just their freeze-dried cheddar cheese. Yummy, yummy, delicious. So you can share it with your pet. We have a Tail Wagger dog beer, which is bone broth, and it is down in every package. And then we have 2 iced pretzel cookies from our friends at Preppy Puppy, and then we have a chew from our friends at Raw Dog. And so the whole thing is valued at well over $30, but you can get your package for $19.99 in this cute little shamrock bag. These will be here for the month of March, and like I said, they're $19.99. Super valuable, and lots of fun for your pet for St. Patrick's Day. So hop by either store location and pick up your Tail Waggin Pub Platter. Okay, our boxes this month are super special. We are excited to have these. So if you've not seen the reveal that was done by Brittany on our social media, I will share this with you. But our dog box is sponsored by St. Rocco's Treats. And St. Rocco's Treats was started by 2 brothers, Colby and Caleb Rush, whom we have met and visit every time we see them at a trade show. Super nice guys. So they were both sent home from college and lost their summer internships due to COVID-19. They were in college. So after many days of virtual school, they began to wonder how they could use their skills and knowledge to have an impact on the world. They had a lifelong love for dogs, a passion for entrepreneurship, and the knowledge of dog treat craftsmanship thanks to their dad and grandfather. They knew dogs would taste the difference if they made treats that were baked fresh and handmade daily. Alongside their dad, they spent months perfecting the recipes that they now call St. Rocco's Treats. And so this is the dog box, and it is sponsored by our friends with St. Rocco's. And there's lots of treats in there. There's, of course, also a toy. You either get a bunny rabbit, a bumblebee, or a snake. And then you're going to get to sample some of our St. Rocco's treats. So this is their Alaskan cod. St. Rocco's treats are super popular here. Every time we sample them behind the counter, everybody's like, what were those treats? My dog doesn't like every treat, but they love those treats. And this is always St. Rocco's, always St. Rocco's. Shy dog, go grab St. Rocco's. We know that we're going to get them to come out of their shell. These are their cheeseburger. These are their beef and pumpkin. And they're kind of a jerky type treat, and they're soft, so you can break pieces off for small dogs, or, you know, give them the whole chew if you have a very large dog, but they are large treats. And this is their meat lover. Their meat lover is chicken, bacon, vegetable oil, flour, paprika, turmeric, and salt, but they're kind of like a softer jerky type treat. This is their salmon. And then this is their chicken and sweets, which is chicken and sweet potato. But they really are extremely popular here. When I tell you every dog likes St. Rocco's, I have yet to meet a dog that turns their nose up at St. Rocco's treats. So this is huge, huge value, because you are getting 6 different bags of treats, which retail for around $10 a piece. So you're getting, not including the toy, you're getting over $60 worth of value in this box. So that's very exciting and a great box. My dogs love St. Rocco's. So we can't thank St. Rocco's enough for being featured in one of our boxes. They're a cool company. And of course, we love to support kind of those smaller companies that have great stories behind them, and St. Rocco's definitely fits the bill. In fact, when they called us to see if we would bring them in, they weren't in any distribution channels yet. They were just getting started. We've had them for a few years. We're just getting started, and one of the brothers called us and pitched the deal and said, listen, I'll send you a ton of samples so you can share with your customers how wonderful these treats are. I believe in them so much. We don't typically direct order treats, but because he was so persuasive and told us how great the treats were, and we had been seeing them pop up in other places, we decided to take a chance. I'm so glad we did, because they are a great treat company, and the treats have done great for our store. You guys have loved feeding them to your dogs. So because St. Rocco's is a dog treat company, they do also have sprinkles that you can use to put over your pet's food. But they do not have any cat products. So we found a separate cat sponsor for our March box. If you're not familiar with Smalls, Smalls is a food for cats, but they also have treats and lots of other fun things as well. So Smalls sponsored our cat box. Smalls, we started carrying Smalls just under a year ago, and it is done wonderful. I know Tara with Red Dog Farm says her cats absolutely love it, and she started on it on a whim because she was having allergy problems with one of her cats, and she'd been reading that it had worked for some other people. Smalls is a gently cooked food for cats. It's in the freezer, but then they also have a lot of other products that go along with the kitty cats. So they have lick sticks. So in this, you will be getting a lot of lick sticks. And I know my friend Rita probably wants the kitty cat box this month for her cat, because he is a fan of these lick sticks. This is their bird licks, and this one supports digestion. And so it has chicken broth, chicken, tapioca starch, pumpkin, yeast extract, and sunflower oil and inulin. And these are just those lick sticks that you can give to your pet as a treat. This is their bird sticks that support digestion as well. So you'll get 2 of those. And then these are their fish licks. They support skin and coat. And they have tuna broth, tuna, tapioca starch, yeast extract, sunflower oil, and tuna oil to add in the omegas for your kitty cats and for their coats. This is their fish licks digestion, which is fish broth, salmon, and pumpkin, essentially. and then another one of the skin and coat. So lots of licks in this box for kitty cats. And then Smalls has also included a bag of their freeze dried. I believe the freeze dried flavors are varied, so it's not all the same. But this is Puffy Other Bird. They also have Puffy Bird, and then their names are kind of cute. This is turkey. Other Bird is turkey, and then bird is chicken. They also have fish. So they have some variety of proteins. They're coming out with some more protein varieties and working on some new expansions. But this has been a great line for us. It has done very well for kitty cats that eat it. And in the freezer, in the food packs come in like small individual sizes. So you would only have to defrost 1 pack a day in order to feed 1 cat a day. But really cool product and feeds really well to the kitty cats. Of course, you also get a nice little Huxley and Kent Easter toy. And that will be included. One is Crinkle and the other one is multi-sensor, and they both have catnip in them. So lots of fun products in this kitty cat box. And again, lots of good value. These licks are not cheap. And I know my friend Rita goes through them like crazy with her Maine Coon kitten, Niles. He's a big fan of these licks. So those are our March boxes. They are almost sold out. So if you want one, you need to be sure to go on our website and purchase them. One-time purchase is $29.99. Single purchase or a subscription purchase is $19.99 if you subscribe every month. And the fabulous thing about subscribing is you get a different box every single month. And we have tons of fun themes packed in this year. Lots of great product. We're going to have a great box next month. Going to be a theme box next month. So you'll have a variety of products in those boxes. So super excited about all the things coming up, but lots of different ways you can participate up here at All Pets Considered this March, and lots of events. If you guys have not subscribed to our Facebook page, you definitely should go on our events and subscribe so that you can follow when new events get added in. Nicole is going to be super busy this month, and we are looking forward to event season coming back. So the weather is here finally. Finally, we have got some nice spring days ahead, and we are looking forward to all of that warm weather and all of the fun we're going to have this spring and summer. We are going to have our dock diving event coming back, so be on the lookout for our Splash Bash notifications. And we are going to have a second Splash Bash this summer as well. So lots of fun ways you can engage with other pet owners, and lots of fun things to do this summer with the All Pets Considered. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. Stay tuned. This afternoon, we will be revealing Cruella's ancestry, and y'all are going to be blown away. We did a big family reveal yesterday. It was lots of fun, and super exciting to see what has created our little Cruella. And we were all excited to see that. So we will see you later this afternoon with Cruella, and we will be revealing her DNA here this afternoon. So be on the lookout for it. See you guys soon.